This video is brought to you by Ravenscraft Realty of Northeast Missouri.
Long before the turbo on the 4020, long before the 4020, this was the Chase Goldinger Play Farming tractor. And that was the Chase Goldinger Play Farming mower. And I think we're a little past due for a little two-cylinder and sickle mower action. Every now and then I get a comment asking if we still have this stuff, and yes, we do, except now it's developed a gas leak from right there, which is unfortunate. So on this one, I like to open the petcocks on at least one cylinder before I try to start it. Those are the lights. Don't need those. About half. Ugh. See if she goes. Maybe. She still got it. Now on the sickle mower, you just back up to it, line up the kind of 2-point thing, let the jacks down. It used to have like a stand here. I took that off and replaced it with the jack. Much more handy. As simple as that. The sickle mower is hooked up. Got my hydraulic lines up here out of the way. PTO is hooked up. Still need to put together a pitman arm. And my sickle is over there. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, no. Don't need to roll the window up.
Maybe a bit of a sad day. Is that right, May? Taking the 7430. It's a 2010. It is going to Wheeler's Auction up in Carthage. Been a pretty good tractor for us. Auger, 15-foot mower, PTO ditcher, kind of what it's done, but I don't know, I guess it's maybe time to go, so we'll see how this sale goes. Hopefully it's better than the 510 we took to Paris since we brought that one back. Either way, if you need a new tractor, it's gonna be on sale. Got 4 outlets, PTO, set out wide. Be good utility tractor for somebody. Run a small planter, maybe chore tractor, put a loader on it. Got a lot of life left in it.
Oh, the 4320 is in a few less pieces than when we last saw it. I have the head on now. I have the head bolts in, torqued down the first time. Got some of the injectors in, minus the one that had to get worked on. Once my back and my shoulder and everything feel better, I'll get on that project and won't take me very long. There's been a tragedy that has befell yours truly, which is that my arm, or my neck and my back have been spasming pretty bad, and I've been unable to do a lot of outside work. That's partially to blame for the lack of a video last week. My neck and my arm started to tense up about halfway through the day on Wednesday, and I haven't felt 100% since. I think I got part of it out, but I'm not totally. And my new to me brush hog, I think, has been sold, but I still have a little bit more mowing to do with it, just around home. I will video that since I didn't video the other mowing that I've done. I put like 6.5 hours on this thing with the mower. Yeah, might actually get to 100 hours. Well, good morning. Today might actually be the day that the 7020 gets air conditioning functional. Guy Eddie from Side Stricker Nobi is coming out pretty soon. I just got the fuel filter primed up in this thing. I'm gonna pull it out into the yard so that he doesn't have to drive his pickup across the yard. That just really means that I don't want people driving across my yard. I am, after all, quite proud of my grass. So today is Sunday, August 18th, and as some of you are probably aware, the 100 Years of Horsepower show is coming up. And I think I'm gonna be taking this tractor this year. First I went to start it, deader than a doornail. So I got the battery charger, it's doing its thing. And I think I'm gonna take the 7020 and move my DMI plow over to the shop so that I can get it loaded on the gooseneck, and then take that down to Belleville here this afternoon so that I don't have to do it later. On Friday, Eddie from Side Stricker came and charged up my air conditioning system, and I'm glad to say that it is nice and cold, just the way it should be. And I really don't know what to do with this plow, so I'm taking it down today in order to maybe glean some knowledge from the renters, because they actually know how to plow and I do not. I'm also going to try and fit this on the back of the trailer. Let's play, are the tires flat? Yep, very flat. There's some pieces of equipment that I just struggled to keep air in the tires on for no real reason, and the little disc is one of them. That has actually never been in the soil on any ground that my family owns or farms. It's only been in the ground at Rantoul and Belleville. I was videoing earlier today, and I got sidetracked because things were dead battery-wise. But now I got my DMI Hydra-Wide plow next to the track hoe. We're gonna use the track hoe to load it onto the gooseneck. And today's kind of been a dumpster fire, I'll be honest. It's just been not very according to plan, I guess. But Dad and I kind of figured this was the easiest way to pick up a very large and very awkward piece of metal. Well, I guess it picks it up. Ugh, this thing is big. Dad wants to know how everyone else loads their comically large DMI 5-bottom plows. We do it with a 70,000-pound excavator. I feel a lot better today than I even did yesterday. So now I'm trucking again, driving the yellow 10-speed truck at this new grain facility. We pull it up to about right here, and we're gonna put our first pile on the trailer. We're doing 3 piles right now. Not trying to load them to like 90,000 pounds like some guys do. Well, to get the corn to come out of the overhead bin, all you gotta do and that's it. There's an odd position in between where it gets a lot of corn going out, but all the way open is not all the way open. This corn is nice and cold. Like it is cold to the touch. And that is precisely what you want when you're storing corn. Now I just flip the little dial, closes the overhead bin. Now I'm going to pull the truck up to where the unload is just before the 3rd bow on the trailer. And just like that, hauled another load of corn over here to beautiful CGB East Hannibal. There's a guy in an end dump in front of me, and he was kind of slow dumping. So kids, there's a reason why they make hopper bottom trailers, and it's for hauling grain and other things that just slide out very easily with gravity. So maybe let's leave the end dumps at home. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Now watch me shift some gears. It's time for some long-awaited hog cranking action. I'm cranking it with the 4020 and turbo. Oh yeah. I'm just doing some odd mowing here around home. Stuff that we can't get with the bigger mowers. Well, I kind of forgot to take any video while I was mowing the taller grass, so here's some short grass that we can mow. So on a 4020 or similar tractor, the PTO is right here. Push that forward. PTO is spinning. Set my 3-point down. And then throttle it on up. I missed this spot last time. Pulling into CGB on this fine, drizzly, Wednesday morning. Bad enough I even have the wipers on the old yellow Freightliner. At this place, some people like to get out and scan their card, but I like to do one of these numbers right here. Scan the card with this side. Didn't even have to get out of the truck. Now that probe back there is going to stick me to find out things about the corn, like the moisture, the test weight, and damaged foreign matter. And there she goes. But if you were wondering, no, we do not get paid for the corn that they take out, which I think is a little silly. However, you know, that's just how it is. Rolling up to the scale, we have another screen, or pad to scan. Same deal here. Don't really have to get out. Put the card up. Let's see what our score is. It looks like the CGB guys are loading out a barge this morning, judging by the conveyor running. There's two pits over here at CGB. There's pit 1 and pit 2. I much prefer pit 1. It's a little bit longer and it's kind of easier to get into. Once you get to the pit, you get your remote out, or use the buttons on the trailer or the cranks or whatever, and you let your corn out. I do it one hopper at a time. Similar deal, scaling out. Take the card, scan it, and our weight should show up. Yep, 25,680. This yellow truck is a little bit heavier than the Kenworth truck that I've been driving. And there's a ticket that's going to pop out of that printer there here in 30 seconds or so. And got to take that. Be very, very sure that you take that. Let's see how many bushels we got. 1,083. Pretty good load. I guess a Side and Stricker Nobi partner bought a new X9 1000. And no, it was not us, because we have a used X9 1000. I just went to the dentist for the first time in 6 years. 2018 was the last time I had been to this dentist's office in Palmyra. And I should probably go a little bit more often than that, so I got one scheduled for like March. And now I'm going to head on to Side and Stricker and get some parts and work on the 4320 a little bit, because 100 years of horsepower is like next week. Well, the 7020 air conditioning project has finally come to an end. To prove that it does work, I'll start it up here real quick. I hope it's not dead. It's been doing that lately. That's a new thing for this tractor. It's usually pretty good about holding a charge. The fuel filter on this one likes to lose prime after it sits for a day or 5. See the bubbles starting to come up? Yeah, now we can see them. Get the bubbles out. That means we're primed. I've got to unhook my field cultivator as well, so I'll at least let it run for 15 minutes. And tonight, one of my buddies that's in the Navy presently is back in town, so I'm going to hang out with him on my front porch. All right, you guys ready for this? I sure am. All right, fan on, cold all the way. Oh yeah. I ended up buying a little infrared thermometer. I may have to run back to the shop and get it to see how not warm the air is. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Oh, we're kind of steaming up the windows back here. Don't care about the communist measurement. 15 degrees. I'm not sure about that. What is it here in the cab? Let's just do the seat. What? No way that's 38 degrees. Unless this thing just really works very well. Huh. 43? Maybe it is that cold in here. If my air conditioning system that I made is that cold, I think I did a pretty good job. Well, upon closer inspection, this hose here is about frozen. So maybe it is really that cold. In which case, that's awesome. Yeah, that's literal ice on that one. Well, I hope that everyone has enjoyed this video, and I hope that at least some of my viewing audience is at the Renters show in, I guess it starts in a week now, 100 Years of Horsepower in Belleville, Illinois. I will add a link in the description to the information for that show, and I hope that some of you guys were there. If you see me out and about, just come up and say hi, and I'll shake hands, kiss babies, sign autographs, all that sort of fun stuff. But many skis will be enjoyed by all in attendance, and maybe even a few adult beverages if you are of legal age. We don't drink underage here. And really, that's it. Cold air conditioning, a hot day, nothing better, except maybe a cold water. Oh, this is gonna make a great thumbnail. But with all that said, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So take care.